Hi there. Welcome to my weekly vlog on a holiday weekend. I figured I'd drop in and say a quick hi because it's definitely the 4th of July weekend and the temperature here is 90 something with high humidity. I was out on the deck. I was going to do this from the deck and it was just too hot. So I came in. And I hope you've all had a great weekend. My weekend has been fabulous. A lot of it's gone dedicated to working on the book. Leslie and I just met and had a fabulous, really good discussion about what goes where, and she's much better at it than me. She is much more organized. So I want to talk a little bit about self care. Let me see who's here. Someone just came on. Who just came on? Let me say hi. Um, yeah, go ahead and put a comment in. Hi, Sherry. Nice that you're here, Sherry from Wisconsin. So I want to talk about self care. So our self care covers a lot. It covers compression garments, it covers exercise and movement, nutrition. Hi, Jenny. Um, it covers sleep and rest. Um, it covers conservative care, which is MLD, skin care, um, dry brushing. Trying to think of all the other things. Um, Epsom salt baths. For me, it's taking electrolytes. So there are so many components. And one of the things that I realize is sometimes I have a tendency to push through. What does that mean? Well, my personality type is okay, just keep going. Just keep going. I don't know. Does anybody else have that? It's like, all right, you can do it. Okay, it's hard, but you can do it. Well, one of the things that's happened for me over the weekend is I've been working nonstop all week. Whenever I could, I've been working on the book. I ended up taking some periods where what I needed to do was nothing. I watched a movie. I can't even remember what movie I watched, but it was a good movie. I remember enjoying it, but it was trying to remember. Goes out of my head so quickly. But I enjoyed it and spent time on the deck with my computer and time on the deck without my computer. And mostly meditated, spent some time with my just the quiet, which are all the things that help with my lipedema. And one of the things that I've been wondering, so my mobility is pretty challenged these days. Hi, Linda. Hi from New Jersey. I love New Jersey. I go every month to see Dr. Perry Nicholson. Um, but the thing about my mobility is, it's the impact of my mobility began very, very slowly. It wasn't that just I went from mobile one day to not mobile the next day. It was like this, the 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 quietest and eventual thing. And and part of it was, as I've mentioned in the past, I had a significant weight gain when I got so sick with the central lymphatic dysfunction, and I gained 80 pounds, which is pretty significant. And I wasn't a slim chick to begin with. And so adding that on just created more and more difficulty. So I've been looking at, what do I do? And it always comes back to swimming for me, to walking in the water. Oh, thanks, Julie. Julie Rosa says, whatever you're doing, keep it up. Love and hugs. Thank you. Thank you. So, whatever I'm doing in terms of my healing process, my leg is still in the process of healing. So, what lymph produces, or what lymph is all about, is toxins. It collects the toxins that don't get processed through the venous system and moves it through the lymphatic system, and eventually it goes into the venous system. But they're bigger molecules. So, smaller molecules, veins, bigger molecules, lymph. And those bigger molecules are usually undigested. I'm trying to figure out the right word. Undigested proteins and other nutrients that don't get taken up in the system. They have to be processed. It's how come we pee and how come we poop. So I have spent, excuse me for ranting on this one, but I have thought of a system, a body system, our body systems as humans, but all of the creatures that came before us having some kind of external system to rid the body of toxins. So, poop, it's what's left over that doesn't get absorbed from what we eat. And pee is pretty much the same thing, only it's much more intensified, I think. So, what am I saying? I'm saying, how? I spent months asking and researching how to get rid of toxicity, how to get rid of toxins. Let me see. Jenny just put something in, and I'm curious, so I'm going to share it and we'll read it together. That's the thing with self-care. We shouldn't feel guilty when we give ourselves time to care for ourselves, but sometimes we do because we know we should be doing something else. Yeah. Ain't that the truth? Or there's I should be okay. Welcome, Lisa. It's warm here too. It's actually very hot here. So I'm talking about toxins and how to get rid of them. Over my years, I've done numerous cleanses. There's a liver cleanse and a kidney cleanse and a whole system cleanse and a digestive tract cleanse and a gut cleanse. I mean, there are just so many of them. If you go onto Google and you say, toxicity cleanses, there's just so many of them. And they usually consist of, one I did was lemon in water with cayenne pepper and honey. And then there was another one that used garlic or garlic pills. Anyway, there's a lot of natural substances that actually help. in the cleansing process. And I wonder, I don't know about you, but I wonder how they figured this out. I mean, here we are in 2025, and this is going back probably to caveman days where they were foraging and looking for berries and who knows what else and doing feast or famine with whatever game they could kill. Anyway, you're getting a look into my crazy mind as I try and figure things out. This is my researcher's mind. And I wonder what a really clean internal system would be and what would get it there. Um, like, while I haven't had junk food in a while, I have had my share of it in my lifetime. It's been a long time. I've been in Whole Foods for a long time. Yeah, I think of Whole Foods, the store, but Leslie would always say, you want real food. Um, okay, so Linda just said, are protein drinks bad for lipedema? Not that I know of. Not that I know of, Linda. That's something I think it's worth looking up on Google. But I don't think so. At least I've had protein drinks and used them and felt good. So who knows? I'll look it up. So, Whole Foods, real foods. I remember when I first started, um, and I've been eating good, healthy foods for a long, long time because when I started in OA, Overeaters Anonymous, in the mid 80s, I remember thinking, oh my God, there's so many foods that I missed. There's so many processed foods that I never ate. And yeah. And so self care in this area, especially working towards a clean and non toxic system. I don't know, but I keep looking for answers. And that's been part of the journey. And so I share that with you about self care. And so this is going to be a short vlog today. And I want to say, I hope wherever you are, that you're enjoying the weekend. If you're in the US, that you're having a good holiday weekend. If you're not in the US, I hope you're having a good weekend anyway. And send prayers or whatever you do, because we're finishing up. I decided we're meeting with the publisher on Friday. So I decided I didn't have to go overboard and finish everything by tomorrow, that we'd turn everything in when we meet with her on Friday. So send prayers that we finish everything with ease and graciousness and with delicacy and yeah, and enjoy it because we're very close. The book is mostly done. It's like 99.9%. We just have to do a pass through, and we've done a pass through quite a bit of it already. And we're finishing up our chapter. Our chapter is on resources, lipedema resources, and the problem is me. I'm the problem. I know so many things. I mean, I've been studying for so long. I'm a professor, and we're up to 39 pages, and we have to be at 20. So, Leslyn, I said, yep, you can delete. Go ahead and delete anything I wrote. It's okay. Oh, thank you, everyone. Jenny says, good self care, Catherine. And Linda says, thank you. And Lisa sends prayers. So, on that note, I am going to sign off here. And we do not have a tribe meeting. The town hall meetings are not happening tonight. I decided that since it was a holiday weekend here and a lot of the women who come are from here, I wanted to make sure that we had the weekend off. We're meeting next week after vlog. All right, I love you. Have a wonderful, wonderful rest of your morning, noon, or night. Blessings and